The weather is finally changing, which means it's officially time to pack away the chunky knits and winter boots and make space for the lighter layers of summer and spring. First and the easiest thing I can do is switch my shoes. So I thought, why not turn this into something useful? Today I'm showing you my entire work shoe collection, what I wear all the time, what I don't reach for anymore, and how I built a collection that actually works. And most importantly, I'm also sharing exactly how I store them now, because if you have struggled with shoe clutter as long as I did, this setup is a total game changer. So let's get started. Let's start with loafers. First up, I have a classic black pair. Super simple, no junky hardware, very timeless, and easily the most comfortable loafers I own. It's a soft leather, and if I talk about the design, it's very classic and timeless. Very clean silhouette, which I love. Next up, I have this beautiful brown pair that I thrifted. I think it was 5 years ago. I did a video on the thrift haul. I got them from Belly Village for like $10, which now that I think about it was a huge steal because the brand is College Spring. These are vegan leather and they have held up pretty good. I mean, just look at them. They still look like new and they somehow ended up being my favorite pair. Next, just to add some variety, I also have these chunky loafers with some gold chain detail. Now, I don't wear them anymore because I've realized I prefer a more minimal and sleek look. The leather isn't that soft either, but they are comfortable. I'm just thinking because I don't use them that often, I can donate them. I'll think about it and see if I can purge them. So lesson learned, if you are given a choice between these two, always go for a clean and timeless design. This third pair is actually really unique. These are from Vivaia, but from like 3 years ago. I don't think they sell them anymore. They were called Grace loafers. Now they are not your typical loafers though. They are more like an Oxford style, I would say. They have a pointed toe, which makes them way easier to style as compared to the classic loafers. If you really like this style and you want to purchase, you can still find them on resale platforms like Poshmark or Vinted. Let's talk about all these flats that I have here, and that's where I get the most wear. Starting with these black ones, these are from Vivaia. They are called Margot 3.0, and I'm super excited to share that Vivaia is sponsoring today's video. I personally reach for these way more often than loafers because they just work with everything. Crop pants, wide leg trousers, longer hemlines, you can style them with dresses, skirts, and don't even get me started on the comfort because they have this pour-on shock absorbing insole with high cushioning, so it doesn't feel like you're walking on a hard flat surface. It actually has that slight bounce, almost like a sneaker. Also, because of the 4-foot high cushion EVA, the flexibility is amazing. I mean, just look at this. They bend so easily. They are also wide feet friendly, so your toes aren't squished at all. They give your toes room to breathe. So if you have wide feet or bunions, you'll get it. This makes a huge difference. But the biggest reason I ended up picking the black Margot 3.0 actually comes from these. These are Vivaia's red Margot Mary Janes, and this pair is easily in my top 5. Not even top 5, I would say top 3. Not gonna lie, when I first got them, I was a bit skeptical of all the big claims. So I tested them on a trip to IKEA, and we all know how that goes. I was honestly surprised. And then I got a bit bold and wore them for a full day walking around downtown Toronto. I was so nervous, but they ended up being so comfortable. It literally felt like wearing sneakers. I also remember posting a story on my Instagram praising these shoes because I was so happy that day that my feet were not hurting. I've worn these so much this past year with dresses, jeans, skirts, literally everything. And I think you can tell they are still a little dirty right now, which actually reminds me all these Vivaia shoes are machine washable. So when they get dirty, you just throw them in the wash and they come out looking brand new, which honestly is a game changer. The next neutral pair that I picked up from Vivaia are these Aria 5 flats, and first of all, just look at this color. This shade is beautiful. I love it because it's a true nude. It doesn't pull too pink, not too yellow. It just blends really nicely and elongates the legs because it is pointed toe. And these are my backup in the bag shoes. They literally fold up and fit into a tiny purse. So if I'm wearing heels and I know I'll be out all day, I just carry these and switch later. Just like all other Vivaia shoes, these also come with heel padding. So again, no blisters, no break-in period. You can just take them straight out the box and you're good to go. These, in my opinion, are just super practical, especially if you commute or have long days, and you can walk miles in them. And I just love this subtle floral design. I think it's perfect for spring. Last flats in my collection, these leopard print Mary Janes from Motif. I do like the shape of these. These are more like almond shape with a bit of square toe in the front, and these are also quite flattering on the foot, I'm not gonna lie, but quality wise these are not the best as compared to others. I mean, you get what you pay for. These were only like $20, $25, but I'm still keeping them because these are so fun for certain outfits, and also because I just got them before winter started. I just haven't had a chance to use them that much. So once I start wearing them and styling them this spring and summer, we'll see how long they are going to last. I'm sorry, I lied. I also have these flats in my collection. These are again from Motif. They are sling back with this buckle detail in the front, silver hardware. I really like the design of these. They have this pointed toe again, which elongates your legs, and it adds a bit of an edge. So they are not just the basic black shoes. They definitely make more of a statement. That said, comfort wise, they are okay for shorter wear, but not something I would reach for on a long day. But still, I love them. I think these are more of a style shoe. For everyday wear, I usually lean towards my more comfortable pairs that I just talked about. Let's talk about heels. I naturally gravitate towards kitten heels or block heels because they are just more realistic for all day wear. I was never a super high stiletto girl and never will be, but the first pair that I want to talk about are these kitten heels, again from Vivaia. I have been using them a lot. These are their Edison heels and they are sling back. Now I don't know if you guys can tell from the video, but this color is not black, it's navy blue, very rich, very polished. Because I've used them so much, I just love them and they are so comfortable. I picked up a lighter, more soft shade for spring and summer. This is one of the new colorway that Vivaia released and I am in love. But more than that, what I love about these is how flexible they are. These are one of those pairs where you forget you are even wearing heels. Like, you don't usually see heels bent like this, so your foot actually moves naturally, and this strap is also adjustable, so you can really customize the fit, which makes a big difference if your feet swell throughout the day with heels. I customized mine in a way so I don't have to adjust the buckle every time I style them. I can just slip them on and off. They have an amazing arch support and zero heel slip. And in case this soft blue is not your color, I totally get it. Vivaia also offers so many other color options that you can choose from. Next up in my collection are these block heels. These are Julie Arch Pro. I think it just combines everything that I was looking for in an office pair. It combines black with nude. It also has that clean, professional, very flattering on the foot vibe. The shape is classic almond toe, which just works with everything. It's clean, professional, and very flattering on the foot. But apart from the looks, the real difference is the comfort. So when I say I can wear them or style them for like 8 to 10 hours, I actually mean it. If you are interested in any of these Vivaia shoes, I will leave all the links in the description box along with my coupon code. On the days when I want minimal design, I usually go for these pointed toe kitten heels. You see these holes? It's perfect for summer. So breathable. Next pair that I really want to talk about are these black pumps. Amazing quality, super comfortable, and easy to style with literally anything. I mean, these pumps are just beautiful. They look expensive. I mean, they are expensive. These are from the brand 7 or 9. This material is suede. Sometimes it's hard to clean, but still so worth it. I've styled them with so many outfits in so many of my videos. You guys know how much I love them. Again, they come with this V-cut in the front, so your feet looks very flattering. Next up are these white slingbacks. These ones are leather. They still look good on camera. I'm not gonna lie, they still look good, but in real life they have been through it. Like you can see the scuffs and scratches. They have definitely had their moment. They lasted me for about 2.5 years, which is not terrible, but for the price, I mean, they are expensive. I expected a bit more. Not the best value for money in the long run, but they are so beautiful. I might wear them this season to get the most out of my buck, but next year I think I'll have to purge them. I promise this is the last part. Let's talk about sneakers. Sneakers for office work are not my number one choice, but I am obsessed with these. They are perfect if you have the concept of casual Fridays or your office dress code is business casual. These are a perfect hybrid between a flat and a sneaker. These are Vivaia's sneakerinas. You might have seen them on a number of celebrities these days. They are amazing and a smart choice for smart casual outfits. With sneakers, I'd say avoid those dad sneakers, the chunkier ones. Always go for something minimal and a sleek design. And then I also have these brown sneakers from Suzy Shear. These are definitely more on the laid back side. I reach for these when I'm going for a more relaxed vibe, a relaxed look, like jeans, casual trousers, maybe a hoodie or an oversized blazer. Please don't wear hoodie to the office. But if your office allows casual Fridays, these are perfect. They are easy, comfortable, and you don't have to overthink the outfit. So if you're starting your shoe collection from scratch or even just trying to declutter and keep the essentials, these are the 5 pairs that I'd actually recommend. Start with your classic neutrals, something black, something nude, and honestly, it's your choice whether you prefer heels or flats. Just pick what you'll realistically wear. And then add one personality color just to keep your outfits from feeling boring. I highly recommend red. It sounds bold, but it's surprisingly a team player. It works with denim, a navy, all black outfits. You can also add a good pair of loafers in your collection on the days when you're going for the crop pants or crop jeans. And then in the end, you need a pair of sneakers for casual Fridays or just those days when you want to be comfortable but still look put together. And that's it. That's literally all you need to start a solid functional work shoe collection. Okay, now let's talk about the fun part, the actual storage, because this is where I used to get so frustrated. I've tried throwing them in a basket. It's so difficult to find anything. I've tried just lining them up on the floor in the closet. It's a mess and I don't have that much space because it does take a lot of space. But then I found these foldable fabric bins from Amazon, and the reason they actually work is because they have adjustable dividers. Unlike most organizers where you are stuck with tiny squares that only fit a flat or a sandal, you can actually move these sections by hand. So if you have a pair of ankle boots or even some chunky sneakers that need a bit more breathing room space, you can just adjust the slot to fit the shoe. It also comes with this clear cover so you can actually see what you have. And the best part, it comes in this really clean beige that doesn't look like an eyesore in the closet. It's honestly the first system that has made my shoes feel organized. And to top it all off, there's additional mesh pockets on both sides so you can store some flats and, you know, whatever you want. And if you're organized, I also love that it has a name tag. This one I've written like summer spring office shoes. This box will clean up the clutter in your closet and will keep your shoes organized. I just love this option. And if you don't have this much space in your closet, I think the same brand on Amazon has really sleek under the bed storage. You can just slide away and keep everything out of sight. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you find it helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.